Guys, we are back. Take a look at what we have today. This thing is beautiful. I'm so excited for this video. I hope you enjoy.
G'day, I'm Matt. This is my R35 Gtr. I've owned it since February and I love every minute of it.
So if you could tell us a bit about this beast.
Yeah, it's got a VR38 DT, which is a twin turbo, 3.8 litre V6. It's got a dual clutch transmission, but it's also got the ability to use paddle shift in manual mode. All drive, they make about 470 from the factory, but it's just a really fun car to own.
So what made you buy a GTR?
I've always loved the Skylines throughout the years. I guess they went into a really big favour with the Fast and Furious movies, but you know, I love the shape of the 35s, and you know, it was a dream car. So buying it, I sort of was looking for a while, contacted a few, no real luck. Got onto this one through Marketplace. I was a young guy in Sydney, spent a lot of time backwards and forwards, pictures, had a service check on it done, and you know, when all that came back okay, I sort of decided, yeah, I've got to go for it. Me and a mate flew over in the morning, finalised the paperwork, and we drove it back from Sydney.
Bit of a drive.
Yeah, 15 hours, didn't get home till about 2:30 in the morning. So
was it a comfy drive, a fun drive?
It was a good drive. We went through Bathurst, and my mate got to do a hot lap around Bathurst, the track there at the speed limit, and then we came back through there. Probably the most eventful part was coming out of Hay in Sydney. We got caught in the storm and was stuck behind trucks the whole way, plus we were dodging kangaroos the whole from that for a while there. Ran over one.
Oh no!
Yeah, luckily the trucks had sort of done their job and it didn't do any damage to the car, thankfully. So we pulled over at the next servo, had a check, crossed our fingers and thought, let's get home without too many other incidences.
So you mentioned you've had other cars like Commodores before. Tell us a bit about that.
Yeah, so my first car was a canary yellow Chimera. Used to break down all the time, but moved on to a VS. It was only a V6, but did some work to that. Then I bought a VNSS, which I keep still. I had a VSS, which I just did a little bit of work to, but then sort of work and family moved on to full drives like a Colorado, and then now I've got the work Ranger. So owning the car, one thing about it, as a package, it's a great car to own. There isn't one thing that stands out. You know, probably just being able to drive it, the power it comes on when the turbos come, but you know, future plans, obviously want to do sort of a full bolt-on package to it when I can, but for now I'm just happy to enjoy it as it is and just sort of get out to all the car meets I can, and you know, just sort of meet people who have a similar interest. So in the future as well, I want to take my wife and kids out to some meets, and you know, hopefully they can enjoy the car as well. You know, as they get older, I think it'd be fun to go out to some family functions and events together. I think they really enjoy it.
What's it really like to drive this car?
It's really easy. I guess the automatic dual clutch, you know, it just does its job. You can put it into race mode, which makes those gear changes really snappy, or you can use the paddle shifts if you're doing a bit of a heels run and want to control where it's sitting. But other than that, it's like a point and shoot car. You don't have to worry about too much. It just handles like it's on rails, and you know, when you put your foot down, the power comes on, and you just hold on and go with the ride. The gauges, I guess, to tell you transmission, engine, water, boost, but it's got a lot of variability. Tell you how much fuel. Then it's also got a lot of race settings, which is your steering, acceleration, brake, cornering, also just accelerations, braking, how hard the brakes are working, your steering, what gear it's in, what position is coming on, fuel economy. It's also got a race starter logger, time, and for some reason some driver's notes, but don't really use those features. So the 35s come with these 3 switches, which is these are modes for your transmission, suspension, and the traction control. But you can also just leave these off, or put it in comfort mode, which is it's a little bit softer through town drive.
Have you taken the car on the track before?
No, I haven't. I want to try and do a roll racing event. Maybe after I've done some modifications to it, but driving around, just enjoying it, yeah, probably that's the best thing at the moment.
So you do plan on maybe putting it on a track one day?
Yeah, I'll just see what it's capable of, and you know, go from there.
Would you buy this car again?
Absolutely.
If you would, yep. And what would you do differently?
Probably nothing. Maybe hold out, save a little bit more for like a 2012 version.
Yep.
But other than that, no, I'm super happy with it.
If you could only have 3 cars, dream 3-car garage, what would it be?
Well, I'm standing next to one of them. The other one is in my shed already, which is Atlas Grey VNSS. And probably something a little bit out there would be Aston Martin DB5, like
cool, man.
one car.
Awesome. Thank you.
No worries, thank you.